Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, esteemed doctors. We have academicians here, we have lawyers and advocates here, and lot of media persons I can see. I welcome you all. On behalf of the Indian Medical Association Kanpur branch and in association with the Academic Research Society, I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you to the enlightening CME on the global impact of artificial intelligence with respect to medical, economic, legal and social dimensions with a special focus on India. Today's session will explore how artificial intelligence is reshaping not only medicine and healthcare, but also the broader social and legal frameworks of our nation. To begin this auspicious event, let us invoke the blessings of knowledge and wisdom. We have on the dais Dr. Anurag Mehrotra, who is the president of IMA Kanpur branch. And I believe that he is also presiding the ceremony as president here. We have Dr. Shalini Mohan, Honorary Secretary IMA. Okay. We have Dr. Ram Tiwari ji, who is President of Academic Research Society. He is a professor in SD College, HOD, Military Science. And we have Dr. Pawan Kumar Tiwari ji. As we all know, he is advocate. He is Chief Government Standing Council, Government of India for Kanpur, and he is also the program coordinator. And Dr. Anurag, I would like to request you to please introduce the other people on the dais. Dr. Mukul
I will request our past president, Dr. Nandini Rastogiman, to kindly join us on the dais.
Nandini ma'am, please take the seat.
As she has just given over the charge to me, and she has done a so grateful job, like she has built up our auditorium and building. She has completed it for 2 years, which was lacking behind. So we are very, very much thankful to her for giving us this building and made our journey so easy. So I'll request Dr. Deepak to kindly continue with the caller part. Now I call the CME to continue. I'll request Dr. Deepak to go for the IMA prayer. Please stand up for the prayer. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। अर्थात संसार में सभी प्राणी सुखी रहें, सभी स्वस्थ एवं निरोग हों, सभी प्राणियों का सर्वथा कल्याण हो, किसी को किसी प्रकार का दुख ना हो। न त्वं काम्ये राज्यम न स्वर्ग न पुनर्भवम, काम्ये दुःखः ताप्तनाम प्राणिनाम आर्ति नाश्यम। अर्थात मैं न तो राज्य प्राप्ति की कामना करता हूँ और न स्वर्ग अथवा मोक्ष की इच्छा करता हूँ। मेरी एकमात्र कामना यह है कि दुख से संतप्त प्राणी रोग एवं पीड़ा से मुक्त हो जाएं। ओम शांति शांति शांति। प्लीज टेक योर सीट्स। So welcome Mr. Rajkumar Mishra ji. He is the son of Kanpur, India.
son-in-law Kanpur.
Son-in-law.
पांडे जी के दामाद हैं।
सही बात। जैसे बहू बेटी समान है, वैसे ही दामाद बेटे समान। और हमारे ब्रजकिशोर पांडे जी हमारे एडवोकेट भाई, जिनके घर में हमारे राजकुमार मिश्रा जी आए हैं। And he is the mayor of Wellingborough, London, Council of England, and our chief guest and speaker. Welcome, sir. And I'll request Dr. Mr. Mohit Pandey to kindly continue and introduce the speaker.
Okay, so friends, you know, artificial intelligence is no longer the future, as you said. It is present reality now. From predictive diagnostics to legal policy frameworks and even ethical considerations, AI is transforming every sphere of life, as we all know. This CME has been designed to bring together medical experts, we have here, legal minds, we have here, and researchers, we have here, to share insights and discuss how India can harness AI responsibly and effectively. And I would like to give the introduction of the chief guest. Mr. Rajkumar Mishra is currently serving as the mayor of Wellingborough. If my pronunciation is correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. United Kingdom, and also holds the position of councillor in England. He is a distinguished leader of Indian origin who has significantly contributed in civic governance, public welfare, community development, and in strengthening the bond between diaspora and India. Over the years, Mr. Mishra has been actively engaged in initiatives that connect local governance with global challenges, particularly in areas of technology, social inclusion, and international cooperation. His perspective blends grassroots realities with macro-level understanding of policy, making him uniquely placed to speak on how artificial intelligence impacts societies, especially in nations like ours with diverse challenges. Beyond his official roles, Mr. Mishra is renowned for his commitment to social upliftment, bridging communities, and advocating for technology's ethical deployment. We are deeply honored to have him with us today to share his wisdom and insights on the multi-dimensional impact of artificial intelligence. And today we have the opportunity to have tea with him, and he told me that I am that desi person only. So his background, as we all know, his father's like a farmer background, and he did his BTech from Chandigarh perhaps, and then for higher education he went to London, United Kingdom, and rest is the history, which I try to concise in few words. And I would like the members of the ARS, Academic Research Society, to please present a memento to the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Ram Tiwari ji, Dr. Pawan Kumar Tiwari ji, Advocate, myself as Vice President of the Academic Research Society, Mukul Bhaiya also, and please join the doctors also. Connect.
First of all, I would like to welcome you all on this auspicious gathering with an agenda that is the most trending agenda around the globe, artificial intelligence. आज के समय में जहां भी wherever there is consciousness involved, चाहे वो लीगल ड्राफ्टिंग हो, चाहे वो मेडिकल रिपोर्ट्स राइटिंग हो, चाहे वो engineering structures डिजाइन करना हो, there are scopes of AI. And since the AI as being part of consciousness, I would like to stage a line जो कि कैवल्य उपनिषद से उठाई गई है, यत्र चेतना तत्र जीवनम, अर्थात जहां कहीं भी चेतना है वहां जीवन है. जैसे कि मेरी चर्चा आज सुबह मेरे साथ से हो रही थी जनरल इंटेलिजेंस के बारे में, यानी AI which is able to understand and feel emotions, and that is no more fantasy right now. As he was stating that AI is now present, it is no more a future fantasy, it is the presence, and we are at the edge of a digital renaissance. और ऐसा समय जब भारत में आएगा जब आपको कोई संगीत लिखने के लिए संगीत पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, आपको कोई मेडिकल रिपोर्ट लिखने के लिए मेडिकल पढ़ाई की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, आपको कोई लीगल ड्राफ्टिंग के लिए लीगल स्टडीज की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। ऐसे समय में हाउ इंडिया विल स्टैंड एंड फेस द फ्यूचर। एंड नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू वेलकम आवर मेयर साहब एंड तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट के साथ इनका स्वागत करें।
Thank you so much. So, are we comfortable in English or we can speak in Hindi? Mix. I don't have a problem. No, I'm comfortable both.
जो आप
मेरी दोनों ही उतने ही खराब है. Mix. Okay, let me start. So, thank you so much for having me. My name is Raj. I work as a mayor in Wellingborough Town Council. I also run a company called SAM AI Solutions. We operate in UK and in India as well. Recently, I put the proposal with the Chief Minister, Uttar Pradesh Yogi ji, saying that we will be building development center in Lucknow, which will be around 10 acres of land. There is too much talk about artificial intelligence. But that is just a talk. What we don't understand what it does, right? People does have the perception that it will take the jobs. People does have perception that it can do possibly everything. Whether we talk about the legal writing, we talk about the insurance coverage, we talk about medical, we talk about the safety and other issues. I'll start with legal first, right? How it can help and how it can destroy. The most recent studies which was conducted basically for the law firms in US, what they did first, they provided all the documents available from past 50 years. When I said the document, meant all the legal cases where the judgment was given. AI analyzed it and then they feed the existing cases which is under trial. The accuracy of the outcome was 97%, which is tremendous. Because think about the issue in India, right? Civil cases, I'm pretty sure some of you are still fighting those cases in the court from last 20 years or 30 years. So if those can be concluded within a day or two and then finally reviewed by the judge and pass as an outcome, think about how much it can add value to the society, right? That's one way. What could be the negative impact and how people can misuse it. A lawyer can go online, see the outcome and change the wording or the intent of the writing, and then machine will misunderstand it and give you the wrong outcome. This is where again you need to go to the judge and just need to read the documents and understand if those things are right or not. This is why AI cannot solely replace the human being. It can be asset to your day-to-day job, day-to-day operations and day-to-day management. It can be your assistant but it cannot surpass the human. We are the superpower. We are the superhuman. We created the AI. We have the responsibility to use it responsibly across the globe. Saying that, that's the part of the legal framework that we are looking into. There is much more that you can do. For example, we were discussing this morning, India have allowed all the lawyers across the world to come and practice in India. If you have a law degree in US, UK, Australia, New Zealand or anywhere else, you can come to India and practice. So, it gives you the power that you haven't learned much more about the Indian law, but you can come here, use the artificial intelligence and understand what are the different rules state-wise and as a country. Right, and central rules and work within that framework to assist your customer or clients. So there is a tremendous opportunity I can see, which can help, but there is still some legal issues where this is not being adopted by most of the institutions within the country. So if you want the change, I think judiciary need transformation. I'm not suggesting I'm not in power, I'm no one to decide and tell this to the authorities, but in my personal opinion, I think AI can definitely help. And one of the things as a UK government, what we did a few months back, when I say few, it's been more than 6 months, that we pay 20 billion to OpenAI to adopt the artificial intelligence transition in the existing government framework. So denying it will delay it, which means there will be more problem when it's come to the adaptation. In general, public the opinion is, okay, you can use the prompt and get the document created and all, but AI is much more than that. It can help you in all different ways possible. The way the world is moving, in next 5 years you will see the robots moving on your roads, doing lot of different works, be it policing, be it surveillance, be it helping people to move across the roads. So that's going to happen, but that doesn't mean that we're going to lose a job. This means there is someone better to assist, someone better to follow the rules, not to break it. So this is how I see in the legal framework. If anyone have any question for the legal, I'll take that before I move to the medical side.
It would lead to unemployment?
This was the same question raised in 1980s when they introduced the computer. But if you realize since then, I think we have more computer engineers than anyone else on this country, in this country. So the way I see it, there is an immense opportunity to learn and grow. And definitely it's going to help everyone. So unemployability will be there if you're not able to learn, you're not able to adopt, and you're not able to run with the current trend of the technology. That doesn't mean all the age group need to run in that race, but our young generation need to be in that race. They need to learn. I'll come to that when we talk about the education thing.
About the engineers, as he was saying, my elder son is an engineer. He says that, Mama, a lot much of work is being done now by AI. As suppose almost 20% work is being done, only one AI that they just analyze the data and all that, they were being done by the other. So there is a scarcity of the job in upcoming generation. Is this true? I just suppose.
So there definitely people are scared because there is so many things that AI can do in a few seconds or even microseconds, which people are taking like days or months to do. Data analysis specifically, right? But that doesn't mean that you're going to lose your job. What's going to happen in whole scenario, there is a data lakes, which is part of the engineering, where engineers sit down and transform the data so that AI can read, right? So there is so much thing that AI can do, but AI needs the data. Who will produce and maintain the data? So people need to upskill to the point where they can instruct the AI to follow the right direction. And this is where the legal frameworks come, and we need to have the law around it saying what we need to do and what we don't need to do. But AI certainly going to help everyone to grow better and faster. You don't need to write the code, whole night to see like one thing happening. You can just write a prompt and it can help you. Think about bigger pictures than just doing the low-level jobs. So all the engineers now need to think about what they want to build rather than what they're coding. So that's how I see it.
Sir, there have been certain reports that during the search for legal precedents, some AI has generated confabulated cases, like giving cases to the lawyers that didn't actually exist.
That's true.
So, like, how much reliance can we put on that?
It's how much good data you can provide. So it's not, see, artificial intelligence is not a human, so it can't think as of yet by itself. Yes, there are some computers, some engines which can do that, but at the same time, you get what you input. It is a computer. It is always working the same model, input and output. So whatever information you provided, for example, right? Right now I'm here. You can say Raj Mishra came to Kanpur and he violated a traffic violation. Can you write a report about it? There is no information available about it, but you said that it already happened. So you are the information provider. So what you are asking is just to provide the report. You're not asking to validate it, right? So we need to be very careful when we are saying something. And if you want the authenticity to be checked, ask it explicitly so you can check it.
Sir, how can you said that AI is a 100% safe side? It will be can change the order and other sides, as some person says that the voting process is the wrong process because it will be changed by the computer operators who is the knowledge about that the computer persons, and AI is also generated by a person who is a AI man. If can be 100%, you are assured that AI is a safe side?
Okay, let me explain you this. Thank you. There is no good and bad AI. It's a machine, right? It's a piece of code which works based on your instructions. The capability of an AI is basically to make a decision for you. How we make decision? Based on given input, right? 1 + 1 is equal to 2. That we know, and that what it can produce. But if you train it in a way, say like 1 + 1 is equal to 3, then it will give you 3. So it's not the perception that we perceive from some other information provided, it's what we provide in the data set. All the artificial intelligence which is being governed or run by different organizations is basically the data they are providing. So when it's come to the context of Indian law, it will just follow what is being provided. So it is our responsibility, right? What we are feeding.
Yes.
So we as central, or I'll say like Indian government, we need to think about where is the central documentation which has the ultimate truth, or that can be called as source of truth, and that document will be there, and then based on that it can produce the outcome. So we need to create that framework, ensuring that everything is going to be followed.
It means that everything is depend upon the AI operator.
There is no operator.
AI manual.
There is no manual. It's a piece of code. So this piece of paper, you can just provide this to AI. It's that piece of code will read it, right? And you will ask anything about this piece of paper, and it will give you the answer.
A person who is feeding in the AI. Then
There is no person feeding. No. There is a data lake. When I talk about the data lake, it's I'll give you another example. One human being in per day daily activities, we generate around 20 petabytes of data.
yes.
Yeah. 1 petabytes. Can someone give me the numbers? How many GB that will be?
1,000 or maybe more than that million.
So it's 1024
1,024.
into 1024 GB.
Yes.
That's become petabyte. So that is a tremendous amount of data just generated by one person per day. The mobile phone you're carrying, the information you're talking, it's looking into your Google Map locations, it's looking into the different shops around you. It is noticing everything, right? But that is just the data, it's not AI, right? AI will make the decision. Data is just the garbage for that. So unless you ask for it, you will not get any response.
It means you are satisfied that AI is the 100% safe side.
No one can guarantee that. It's based on what you think, what you want to do.
Data that you give.
Of course, yeah.
वहाँ पर कोई सिस्टम ऐसा होने वाला वेरीफाई करने वाला ऑथेंटिकेशन वाला.
So when it's come to ethical side of it, its ethical side is always either be to the human side or look for the government side, because there will be some elements like you get the fraud phone calls.
What is the reliability label?
No, there is no reliability available. It's much more about how we want to use it. As a company owner, right, I do have the ethical side, and I don't work for the people who want to misuse the system.
Yeah.
So even if you come to me and pay me 100 million, I'm not going to work for you. That's my ethical side. So it's a responsibility whoever is working, and I have met thousands of people who are working in the AI side, and I haven't seen none of them that they're interested in money just to create something which can create a chaos for the world.
सर एक चीज मैं जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम आप लोगों के मेडिकल फील्ड में है,
अगर एआई का रोल उसमें आता है तो आप ही लोग कहते हैं कि
मेडिकल पर तो बोलने जा रहे हैं।
हाँ, कि जैसे रोबोटिक सर्जरी कर रहे हैं एआई बेस्ड है, अगर उसमें मैनुअली नहीं चेक किया जाएगा तो वो कहीं डिस्टर्ब हुआ या कहीं पे करप्ट हुआ तो कहीं का कहीं ब्रेन की सर्जरी कर देगा, कहीं की कहीं पहुंचा देगा। नहीं, वही मैं जानना चाह रहा हूँ उस बारे में। बाकी चीजें जो भाई साहब मेरे पीछे से कह रहे हैं वो उनका भी यही परसेप्शन है, एआई मतलब ह्यूमन बीइंग का सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं हो सकता।
नहीं हो सकता।
We are not going 100% autonomous.
चैट जीटीपी भी जब हम इसमें देखते हैं तो उसमें कहते हैं कि साफ साफ कि आप ये इस पे बिल्कुल विश्वास मत करें।
So let me explain in the medical health rather than the description, right? I'll come to the medical and then talk about it. So what we have seen so far in the medical, right? You have seen the robots operating with the assistance of the surgeons, not by itself.
नहीं सेल्फ मैं हम लोग तो करेंगे नहीं करेंगे, आप ही लोग कहते हैं
Let me explain.
कि ये 100% हम इस पर नहीं चल पाएंगे। अभी एक रोबोटिक सर्जरी हुई, रोबोटिक की कार्यशाला हुई, वो भी एआई बेस्ड थी, लेकिन जब बात हुई तो उन्होंने बताया कि इसको गवर्न तो मैं ही करूंगा, मॉनिटर पे तो मैं ही देखूंगा, मैं डाल के छोड़ तो नहीं दूंगा उसको कि वो अपना आप करता रहेगा।
How many years a doctor spent to become a surgeon?
समय सर्जरी की बात कर रहा हूँ।
Maybe 12 years, right? So you can't expect the computer to just come and do the surgery just because it's got trained by 3 months. AI is very new. We are not yet matured. We will be matured. There will be time when these kind of situations will be there when AI will be doing so many operations. But when it's come to the criticality, right? I live in a developed world where I have seen those applications. In medical, it's not going to happen. We need the experts to monitor it, even virtually, and we need to have a control that we can stop it. So we're never going to allow autonomous robotic operations in healthcare.
Virtually monitoring तो करनी होगी।
What we can do, I'll tell you what we can do. We can install the cameras which can just judge your health by just looking at you. It can tell you if you have different sort of problems, or it can predict basically if you're going to have some certain disease. With one simple blood test, it can maybe test around 130 or 140 different things to understand what could be the predictability of getting cancer. You know, so those sort of things can be done, but we are in a very early age of AI. It is happening, but it is yet on the monitoring side with the heavily monitored by the specialist, and then it's being done. But there are other applications, the smaller ones, which is basically being autonomous, and they have the fabulous results. Right, you can just stand in the center, it will do the 360 scan of your body and will tell you much more detail than a doctor can tell. But that detail also get considered and reviewed by doctor to ensure that whatever is being produced is right. That data getting collected again to ensure the accuracy of it, and we always consider what percentage we are considering as a negligence. If it is coming within few percent, it's fine. But if it is getting at 2% wrong, we need to reconsider and reprogram. So this is something which is already working. We are already designing with the hospitals. We are working with the different institutions to make this thing happen. I hope that answers your question. And medical industry specifically, there is immense opportunity for the robots. Because think about this. When a road accident happens, right, you get the ambulance. Who make the calls? There are two people lying on the floor, right? Someone need to make a call. Who will survive and who will die? Because you have just one space in the ambulance, or another will take to come in 5 minutes. AI can be really helpful because it will just take fraction of a second to analyze the whole situation, right? How much blood loss is happening, what is the percentage of survival, and all that things, and it is already happening. Nowadays, it is done by the done by the doctors who are in the ambulance, but that can be a great asset to the doctors to assist. So there are so many different applications where you will see the benefits. Yes, if you want to see the negative side, there can be a lot, because it is still a newborn baby, and it's going to take some time to get the maturity of a doctor.
Yes, sir. You have been sitting with our Honorable CM Saab to discuss and bring a project in Lucknow in many acres. We are very curious to know about what project are you going to bring there and what work are you going to do there?
Thank you. So we had a discussion about Artificial Intelligence Development Center in Lucknow. Why I'm ambitious about investing in Lucknow, that's something because I belong here and I think I can add value to the country and to the state. More than that, the inspiration comes from when I went to study in UK. I was studying generative development in 2016. So what you're seeing today or 2 years back, I was studying in 16. So there is a gap in our curriculum. And I think I can build something which will bridge the gap. I have my contacts in research wings of all the different universities in UK, US, Australia, right? Given my office, I can reach out to anyone worldwide I want, right? So I think if there will be a development center, we can work with the universities to design their curriculum. I'm not going to teach them, right? I'm going to design a curriculum which will be futuristic. Because if you are learning ChatGPT today, it's been 2 years since it's already in the application. And you have seen different versions coming every day. China is releasing something, Korea is releasing something, US releasing something. So it's very difficult to cope with what is changing in the world. What could be the best is to learn about the future. If our workforce is going to be ready for the future, they won't have a problem. Otherwise, it will come to your question. Unemployability. How are you going to address that? You have 2 million people coming out from engineering college and they don't have a job because they are not market ready. People are looking for the skill set which is the current trend and you learn something which is 4-year-old, right? So it's going to take some time, but I think education sector need to work on that specific to ensure that our market force is ready. Given the circumstances where the US is banning, UK is going to do the same. All the countries going to do the same. They're going to ban immigration because everyone want to save the money and they want to give the job to their local people. It's nothing against you and me. It's about getting your local youth employed. So in that context, I think it is important to have the development center where people can learn. At the same time, our development center is much more broader than this. We are looking for the quantum computer, we are looking for the data lakes. We are looking to create a system which will just work for the government. The entire government will be run from one place, which will be AI enabled, which will offer the facilities which is you can think of. As of now, we just have one quantum computer in this country. And I'm saying I'll create another one. So, the challenge in that, because I can be very optimistic and I can have all the connections, but it's come to the investment, right? The current condition and the investment required is 2,500 crores to start with. So I'm in discussion with the different investors. I do have the investor, I don't have a problem with investors, right? Because the amount of money I'm asking for the British people is a peanut, 250 million, right? Nothing. But what happened, the impact of that is the moment they will invest and the moment this system will start generating money, all the money will go back to UK, not to you. So there is no difference what Cognizant, what Deloitte, Accenture, KPMG, PwC are doing. I don't want to do that. I want to give value back to the state and the country.
Sir, just a last question. Although Madam had already asked this question, we are worried about the employment. So what can be an alternative for the jobs in India, Sadar? I think this will be affecting all over the globally. So what can be another alternative of the AI if the jobs are lost?
So I think everyone is scared about it. It's not just us that we are worried about it. The way I say it, that there is immense opportunity where you can become an employer. Use AI to create your products. Use AI to reach out to the market. Use AI to do the research. You can do the practice in US. Try to find the clients. If they need just a normal certification, do a registration and start doing the work. So this comes with ample opportunity as well, and I think people need to upskill. That's one thing that's going to happen. People need to be much more open about their learning. They need to think about, okay, maybe this is not the market where we can make money, so let's look into Africa. Let's look into the Middle East. Let's look into how we can do the global policy, right? We can create a policy which can work for the UN maybe. So there is different things that we need to explore and find out for individual level. For people who have just the access to the internet, what they can do, like the content creation is going on. A lot of people have started creating content. A lot of AI content is being generated, which is, being pushed on social media, and then people are generating money. So, yes, it is scary, and it might impact the job, but everything going to come back to us how we gonna take it. As I said, 1980s, computer came, everyone got scared. Oh my God, all the operators will get fired from the railways, computer will do the blinking and lights will go on and off. But since then, if you see, Indian Railway employs more people than ever. So there will be more employment, maybe not in the same sector that we are looking for, but it's going to be enormous.
अभी किसी ने कहा कि एआई आने के बाद हमें कुछ भी पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं। एआई में वही सब कुछ डाला गया है जो आपने पढ़ा है। तो एआई एक तरीके का वो प्रोग्राम है जो जैसे आलसी व्यक्तियों ने चलने के लिए सारे गाड़ियां विकसित की, चढ़ने के लिए लिफ्ट विकसित किए, तो लिफ्ट के आने से लोगों के घुटने कमजोर नहीं हुए। घुटने कमजोर लोगों की अपनी खराब जीवन शैली के कारण हुए। तो एआई हमारा सहयोगी है। किसी एक व्यक्ति ने जिसने अधिक अध्ययन किया और अधिक अध्ययन करने के बाद अपने अध्ययन को डाला और डालने के बाद हमको झट से मिल गया। जैसे आज हम लोगों को चैट जीपीटी या किसी अन्य प्रोग्राम से रूलिंग्स ढूंढने में 15 से 20 मिनट नहीं लगते, 15 से 20 सेकंड्स लगते हैं। तो एआई हमारा सहयोगी है। एआई से डरने के लिए नहीं, एआई को सही से सीखने की जरूरत है और एआई पर लगातार अध्ययन करने की जरूरत है। मैं इस देश की बहुत बड़ी परंपरा, कानपुर नगर का गौरव, प्रयागराज शिवालय के प्रबंधक अभिनव तिवारी और मुकुल भैया, मेयर साहब, कानपुर महानगर में दक्षिण भारतीय परंपरा का भगवान वेंकटेश भगवान का एकमात्र मंदिर है, 150 वर्ष पुराना। उसके प्रबंधक अभिनव तिवारी एडवोकेट, हमारे अपने छोटे भाई जूनियर भी हैं, और उनके पिताजी मुकुल भैया यहाँ उपस्थित हैं। वे आपका अभी एक साथ अभिनंदन करेंगे। अंगवस्त्र लाए हैं। और मानस संगम नाम की हमारी एक अंतरराष्ट्रीय संस्था है जिसमें प्रतिवर्ष 2 कार्यक्रम होते हैं और दोनों कार्यक्रम में दुनिया के करीब 25-30 देशों से लोग पधारते हैं। और भारत का तो ऐसा कोई विख्यात व्यक्ति नहीं है जो हमारे मंच पर ना रहा हो। मैं आमंत्रित करता हूं कि आपको अंगवस्त्र देके सम्मानित करें। मानस संगम ने इस देश में हिंदी को लेकर एक जो क्रांति पैदा की वो अपने आप में अद्भुत है। इसके संस्थापक डॉक्टर बद्रीनारायण तिवारी जी हम सभी के और इस देश के बड़े गौरवशाली परंपरा के प्रतीक के रूप में हम लोगों के बीच में रहे और आज भी अब नहीं है, लेकिन हम लोगों के बीच में अपने वैचारिक रूप से विद्यमान है। ये जो आपको पत्र भेंट किया जा रहा है यह प्रयागराज शिवाला मंदिर की परंपरा का है। आज भी इतने वर्ष आजादी के बाद जब हम विकसित देशों की श्रेणी में खड़े होने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, उस समय भी आप ये देखेंगे कई ऐसे गांव, कई ऐसे जगह हैं जहां पर आज बत्ती नहीं पहुंची है। प्रधानमंत्री के प्रयास से सौर ऊर्जा पर लगातार काम हो रहा है कि सौर ऊर्जा के बहाने उन तक बत्ती पहुंचाई जाए। तो अभी भी हिंदुस्तान लगभग 60% पिछड़ा है। तो अगर ये एआई हमारे सहयोग से, एआई के सहयोग से हम अपने देश को विकसित बनाने की परंपरा में आगे बढ़ सके, तो इन्हीं संभावनाओं के लिए काम करने वाले हमारे जितने भी युवा हैं उन सबके लिए राजकुमार मिश्रा जी प्रेरणा का स्रोत बनेंगे। इन्हीं सब शुभकामनाओं और आभार के साथ इस कार्यक्रम की समाप्ति की घोषणा और सबको धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूं।
सर